So grade 4, today we're going to continue with our long division lesson. Yesterday, many of you struggled with doing it. A lot of you didn't understand the steps that were required of you. I'm not so sure if everyone watched the video, and I'm hoping that you will see the video this time. But we're going to break it down in slow motion this time, okay? And so our first example is going to be 27 divided by 4. Now, as an equation, that sum is written like this, okay? 27 divided by 4. And so the first thing we do is we ask ourselves, can we take 4 out of 2? If I have 2 stars, can I take 4 stars out of it? No. And so we can't divide 2 by 4. So we have to divide 4 into 27. And how do we do that? We use our multiplication tables. That's the easiest way. And so 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. We're trying to see how many sets of 4 will come out of 27. If we have only one set of 4, it means we have only 4 stars. If we have 2 sets of 4 stars, it means we have 8. And that's how your multiplication works, okay? 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. Now we cannot take 4 out of 27 7 times, because we would have needed 28 stars to get 7 sets out. So we have to work with 4 times 6. And so when we figure out how many times we can take 4 out of 27, we know we can get 6 sets of 4 out of 27. And that would have used up 24 of the stars. So first we divide, then we multiply this 6 by this 4, and we get 25, and then we have to subtract. 4 from 7 is 3, 2 from 2 is 0. So we have a remainder of 3. The answer to this division problem is 6 remainder 3. Now guys, I want to make sure that you understand what we're doing. We are trying to see if we had 27 dots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If we had 27 dots, how many times could we take 4 dots out of 27 dots? We can take it out 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. We cannot take 4 out of this 3. So we have gotten 6 sets of 4 out of 27, but we have 3 remaining. We have 3 extra dots that cannot make another set of 4. Guys, you can never have a number here that is bigger than a number here, because it always has to multiply out smaller or equal to the number that you're dividing into. So 27 divided by 4 goes 6 times, but we have 3 left over. Let's do another one. For our second practice example, we're going to do 16 divided by 3, okay? So that's 16 divided by 3. Can we take 3 out of 1? No. Can we take 3 out of 16? Yes, because 16 is a number that's bigger than 3. Let's work it out using our times tables. 3 times 1 equals 3. 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 3 equals 9. 3 times 4 equals 12. 3 times 5 equals 15. 3 times 6 equals 18. Can't be 18. 18 is bigger than 16. We would have needed 18 units to get 6 out. So it has to be 5, okay? 3 into 16 goes 5 times. So we've done the division. Now we have to do the multiplication. 5 times 3 equals 15. We have to do a subtraction. We have to check how much is left over after we take our 3 sets of 5, or 5 sets of 3 out of 15. And the answer is 1. 15, when you take it away from 16. Now guys, I want to see you counting it out. Call yourself 15 and then check how much you have to add to get to 16. I don't think you're counting it out. And so the answer is 5 with a remainder 1. Now I want to make sure that you guys understand clearly what division is doing. So we're going to divide 16 into 3. Again, we create sets of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How many times can we take a set of 3 out of 16? Now guys, I don't need you to do the picture form. I'm using the picture form to make you understand what we're doing. We're doing this. 1 set of 3 comes out. 2 sets of 3 come out. 3 sets of 3 come out. 4 sets of 3 come out. 5 sets of 3 come out. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When we take 5 sets of 3 out, we've used up 15 and we have 1 remaining. Now I'm hoping that it's becoming clearer and clearer to you, because these are the steps of long division. And that's when we're doing a number that has 2 digits. Further on, we're actually going to do 3 digits and 4 digits, and it's going to get more complicated. And so it's important to me that you understand the steps. Divide, multiply, subtract. Divide, multiply, subtract. You always have to follow the steps. But guys, your subtraction has to be accurate and your multiplication has to be accurate, which is why we practiced all those steps leading up to our long division lessons. We're going to do one more example, and then I'm going to assign some work for you. Guys, the work that I assigned today, you are not going to answer in Jupyter. You are going to set out your problems on paper neatly. You are going to take a picture with your phone, with your tablet, and you're going to email that picture to me. I'm going to grade the picture. Why? I need to see that you understand the steps of long division. That's what's important now. The correct answer is one thing, but also knowing how you're doing it is important to me, okay? And so our next example. And so our final example, we're going to be doing 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4. We ask ourselves, can I take 4 out of 2? And the answer is we can't, because 2 is smaller than 4. So if I had 2 dots down here, I couldn't take 4 dots out of it. So I can't take 4 out of 2. I can, however, take 4 out of 20. 20 is a bigger number than 4. So how are we going to do this? 4 times 1 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 3 equals 12. 4 times 4 equals 16. 4 times 5 equals 20. Ding, ding, ding. we actually got the exact number that we're looking for. So we know that we can take four out of 5, sets of 4 out of 20, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can actually take 5 sets of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take 4 out of 5. That's what your timetable does, guys. That's why we stopped doing it in picture form, because we learned our times tables now and we know how to add 4 every single time. So 5 sets of 4 will give us 20. 4 can come out of 20 5 times. So we've divided. Now we're going to multiply. 5 times 4, which is the same thing as 4 times 5, equals 20. Now we're going to subtract. When you take 20 from 20, you end up with 0. There is no remainder. That is a clean problem. There is no remainder. Now, as I mentioned before, you're going to go to the next slide. You are not going to put the answers in Jupyter any at all. You are going to prepare the questions on paper. And I'm going to put these problems in Jupyter for you, but I need clean problems. I need you to have number 1, 18 divided by 6. Give yourself space. Don't do number 2 until you finish number 1. Number 2, 65 divided by 9. I want to see all the steps. Number 3, 24 divided by 8. Number 4, 29 divided by 5. Number 5, 28 divided by 3. Number 6, 81 divided by 9.